Hello friends, you are welcome to Physique Fashional Studio. We appreciate as many that has been subscribing to this channel, and if you have not subscribed, do well to subscribe today. Thank you. So today we'll be learning how to make one trendy ruched BUBU. Let's go. So to make this style, all we'll be needing is our material. You need like 2.5 to 3 years of your fabric. For this project, I'll be using a plain silk satin fabric, or you are good to use a silk satin Kampala fabric as it is in the thumbnail. So I'll be using like 2.5 to 3 years of the fabric, and I need my elastic. I'll be using elastic to form these ruched parts. So this is my fabric here. It's on fold. So by the time I measure it as it is on fold, I'm having like 38 inches, which means I have like 2.25 yards. That is what I am having here. This is 38 inches. So, and as it is, I'll be sharing it into two. So one will be used for the front panel, and the other will be used for the back panel. So let me just share it into two equal parts. Then we'll begin to cut. So my material has been shared into two equal parts. So this is one part. When I measure this part, I am having my 38 or thereabout there. And note that the material is by 60. The length of my material is by 60. So the next thing I will do is to fold this into two. I want to get the front panel now. You can use a office pin to hold it down by the side. Having folded it into two, this is the center front now. So I get my neckline. So for the neckline, I'll be using 3 inches wideness by 7 inches. The depth is 7 inches. It's V-neck in the front panel. I connect it to get my V shape. Just get it this way, then I cut it out. And I'll be using bias to pipe my neckline. So this is for the front. And to get my armhole, we come here to the armhole to get our armhole. So by this side, we just get a 10.5. We get 10.5 here. You mark 10.5, then you slant your armhole by 1.5. So you are good to use 2 inches if you like, or 1.5 is okay. So then you connect from the neckline, the wideness of the neckline, you connect to this 1.5 by your armhole, just this way. Just to shape our armhole so that it will be laid very well by the arms region. Then for this 10.5 that you can use 10.5 to 11 inches. So I use 10.5 though, so I'll just notch it. I notch it here. Yes, that's it. So that is for the front cut. Before we move to the back cut, some other things we need to take care in the front cut is that we come to the waist region of our front cut. The waistline is 17 inches. 17 inches, which is here. You mark it So here now, you get your waist on this waist region, and the waist measurement of the owner of this bubu is 36. So you divide 36 by 4, you get 9. So here you measure 9 inches. 9 inches. So you mark this 9 inches at the other side as well. The purpose of this is to attach the rope, because for this bubu there is going to be kind of rope inside that you are going to tie to your back. From your waist you are going to tie it to your back, but it will not be visible, it will be in there. So that is the purpose of this. Then this center, we are going to mark this center, we are going to rule it down, because that is where the elastic will be attached to. So what we do is that we just mark this center just this way. So we are going to connect it with straight ruler. So I will just open it and connect it with my straight ruler. So after attaching our bias to pipe the neckline, we are going to apply our elastic. I'm going to use any of this elastic. So it is on this line I'm connecting that I will be attaching my elastic. So we want to take care of everything that needs to be taken care of in the front cuts before we move to the back cuts. So I'm doing this in the wrong side of the fabric. That is where the elastic will be attached. So soon take it to the machine and do that. So let's cut out the back cuts now. Now to have the back cut of our bubu now, I've folded my fabric into 2. Here we have it. No, our 38 has been folded into 2. I just come here to measure 3 inches width, and for the back I'll be using 1.5 inches for the depth. So I will just connect it. Yeah, I connect it that way. Then for the armhole, I get my 0.5. Then I do my shoulder slope of 1.5. Don't mind this side, the material is not balanced here. So I'll just connect it this way. Then I cut it. So I just notch the armhole line here. Let me cut the neckline. So that's all for the back, and we're using this bias to pipe our neckline after joining the shoulder together. But first of all, the first thing we are going to do now is to go ahead and place draw the elastic on the, you need like when you measure this front, when you measure it, whatever you have here, you can just divide it by 2. I have 48 here. That is from the depth of my neckline. My front neckline, the depth of it. So I have like 48 or thereabouts. I divide it into 2. 48 will give me 24. That is the elastic I will get. I will just get elastic of like 24 inches or thereabouts. So I'll go and draw it on the machine. On this line, I've earlier drawn on it. So I will do that. Then we'll join the neckline and pipe the neckline with this bias. So let me go and do that. I will be doing for the front is that, you know, we earlier measure on the waistline. We measure to this side 9 inches from this. This is the waistline. We measure 9 inches there. From there, we will measure 9 inches to the left or to the right as well. So in that point, we are going to take like 2.5 inches. This here now we are having like 5 inches by 22 or so. So I will share it into two. Then I'm going to pipe it. I'm going to, you know, sew it down to attach to this mark here. I will attach one here, so as to be used as the rope we are going to tie within. Now we have gone ahead to stitch our elastic at the center front, and the front and back shoulder has been joined together and it's overlocked. Thereafter, I attach my bias to pipe the neckline, both front and back together. You can see how neat it looks. Next thing is to iron it very well. And for this belt, the inner belt, you know, I measure 9 inches to this side, 9 inches to this side, for the fact that the waist of the person is 36. If you divide it by 2, give you 18. So 9 to this side, 9 to this side. So by the time I wanted to, you know, stitch my belt, the inner belt, I come in by 2 inches. I come in by 2 inches by this side, which means it is on 7 inches. I later didn't use 9 inches because that 9 inches will be by the side, by the exact side of the person, and we need that belt to be somewhere around here. So that is why I have to shift it with 2 inches. We still shift it inward with 2 inches. That is how the belt was stitched. The armhole place, I have gone ahead to overlock the armhole. You know, this is where it was notched. I overlock it because the next thing I'm going to do now is to go and fold the armhole region. I will fold it with half an inch. I will fold it in this way. From that notching, the back notching to the front notching, I will fold it in, stitch it down with half an inch. So thereafter, the side, I will just go ahead and join the side with half an inch. Starting from the notch region, I will have to stitch it with half an inch to the down part. I will do the second side the same way. Thereafter, I overlock it and I fold the hem, and our beautiful BUBU will be ready. So let me go and do that. So now here is the end result of RUCHED BUBU. You can see how beautiful it looks. The side has been joined together. Just go ahead and give it a perfect ironing and everything will be fine. So this is it. It will speak better on the body. So I hope you really enjoyed this video. Try it and drop your comments on the comment section. If you have not subscribed to this channel, do well to subscribe today and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next video.